Good evening. Namaste. Hi everyone. How are you all?
Hi,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Good
Good evening, sir.
better
Long
than you.
time no
Good
see.
evening, sir.
How are you all? ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ
Top
ಜೀವನ?
of the world, sir. On top of the world.
Sir.
Obviously, very good. Some of you are already on the top of the world. Some of you are going to the top of the world. So some of you are in the process. Excellent. One of the very unique sessions which we were doing it for decades. Earlier we used to do offline, each session wise. Now thanks to the benefits of online, where we can merge and do all the things together. Two reasons where we are merging all the three sessions results and doing together. Reason number one, it is online. Number two, earlier it used to be early morning sessions and many people had to rush to the office, etc. Now almost after 8 o'clock, many of you definitely would have reached home. That's what I presume. And also now, since 3 times a year examination, the students are getting scattered. Some are writing in May, some of you are writing September, etc. So, like coming September exam, probably hardly anybody will be writing CA final exam because it being the audit season, blah blah blah. Nevertheless, so the result was announced first time in the recent past, last 20 years, whatever I observed, 20-25 years, all the three results coming together, very rare. So every time when the result is out, I go and meet my sir to take the blessings. Okay. And he says, one sweet loss I told. So I said, why, sir? Earlier, two exams here, May and November. And the result used to come on two different dates. Foundation and final used to come together, and intermediate used to be after 1 week, 10 days. Now all the three results are together. So 2 into 2, 4 sweets used to come. Now actually only 3 into 1, only one minus ಆಯ್ತು. Anyhow, is his sense of humor at the next level. But all said and done, happy for obviously the people who are in the process. Intermediate result, extremely beautiful across India, even our students. Now two arrow marks. Every result, there will be some result as expected, as desired will come. One or two, unfortunately, they miss out. That may be different reason. Let us not worry too much about it. Unfortunate, but we can't help it. Whereas when it comes to final result, it's decently okay. Not many people from CAPS have written final exam May 25 because of the deferment of exam, etc. Foundation result also across India. This is a very dangerous and alarm because for me, truth is ultimate. So across India, first time in the history, the result percentage is pathetic. So CA Foundation, friends. Now, reasons may be plenty. I never discount my mother institute, ICI. My mother institute is always on the top. But all said and done, I had messaged and I spoken to some central council members also. Foundation is supposed to be the entry level where the result percentage should be higher. Next should be intermediate. Next should be final. We have given a ulta. Final, the best percentage, intermediate, the next best, and foundation, the least. How is it going to work out for our profession? So almost everybody agreed. Now, what has happened probably will not change. Probably in future, there will be some changes happening because of this, because not just me, many other people also would have raised these issues. I'm sorry for the CA Foundation friends because some deserving people would not have passed, unfortunately, because the percentage is less, blah, blah, blah. But that's how the life is. But it doesn't mean that, oh, success has been denied to you. It is denied forever. It may be only delayed. Okay. Success may be only delayed. It happens in many students' life. That's why relax and chill. So very sorry for our foundation friends across India, not just our CAP sites, okay, across India. Even with that result also, we have some terrific distinction holders in our institution. That's fine. But fact is a fact. We should know about it. Yes. So let me just take you through some important points and some special unique results. Okay. So when I spoke to my sir yesterday, okay, so he said, burning heart is more important than intelligent brain. So he was attending one of the sessions in the USA. So he said, this is what I learned. I said, wow. Why I was made this statement as a punchline today is, so the toppers of our institution, the persons who have done, who made a difference, are basically suiting this, which is time and again, which has been proved, not just this batch, every now and then. So just to specifically mention about our friends, so may it be Venkat Raghunandan, Rishika, or Syed Moinuddin, and obviously Suvyaktha. So they were always involved in every activity. I just mentioned some name. So not that everybody's name I covered. So they were involved in every activity of CAPS and more so in CAPS Foundation. So I remember any activity what I call, okay, so they are there. Rishika, moment I say in CAPS Foundation meeting will do, I will do, sir. So Suvyaktha for every activity. And the reason why they have passed with such a whopping marks, terrific marks. So intelligence is always a bonus. Happy. But just with intelligence, it may not happen. Okay, we have some other beautiful result. Abhishek is there here. So I'll not mention about what happened, but he had written couple of times earlier. In some other institution, it could not happen in Udupi Mangalore base. He came here. Syllabus was not even 80% complete when he was attending the class in May 25. We have friends who are attending. So he asked, should I go and write one group? I said, right, go and write. And he went and wrote. So he could not clear in the earlier attempts, even with the complete batch. Here with the reasonable batch, he went and wrote because not just the CAPS impact, he was also part of the CAPS Foundation initiative when we did it. I'm trying to say just by attending CAPS Foundation, now don't be on the wrong notion. No, CAPS class attend nahi karne ka hai. CAPS Foundation will attend and will be passed. I never said that. It is added. So where you're eligible for 35, probably it will become 40 or 45. This is the power of being good. So your brilliant brain may not be suffice all the time, but burning heart for others is going to work out in every aspect of life. Education is no exception. So congratulations on your achievement. Remember, this is just one of the many milestones on your journey. Keep soaring higher and higher. Right. So just to give the statistics of the C Institute results. So these are facts which everybody should know. CA final is a decent result, around 25%, a terrific result. Now, many people, especially foundation level, you so much less percentage badko. So sometimes it has given 36% result also, and it's a decently high result. Final result is very good, decently good. Only thing is, number of people who are written final were very less. That's why people are passed also will be lesser. Without writing, how do you pass? Intermediate result also decently good, not the best. Look at it. Final result is in 20s, and here it is in 10s, 14, 15, etc. Foundation, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Okay, where this result should have been 30 to 40% generally, at least 25%, where it ended up with something around 15%, which is not unfortunate. So, why I'm stressing on this point, you being a cap site, non-caps, your friends, if they are not past foundation, let them not lose the heart. So they were eligible to be passed. Probably they would have got somewhere 160s, 170s. But when the percentage is lower, unfortunately, you will be a part of the system. You can't help it. That's why. So, my dear young friends of the foundation, don't lose your heart. So, all those who wrote in May 25, and unfortunately, if you're not clear, you think it is a preparatory exam, check there. Preparatory exam, if you are not passed, whose fathers, what goes. Okay. Do not worry too much about it. It is okay. Your preparatory exam you written, it is okay. Fine. Right. Now, let us look into the top rank holders marks. Okay. So at the CA final level, this is an inspiration for our final friends who are listening. So aim for it. Okay. So, and one thing, so on the day of result, okay, we had Suvyaktha and Rishika in our house. So we're individually checking the results. You'll be surprised. I'm not going to discourage anyone. Not even a single student from southern region is in the top list. Now, right or wrong, I don't know. Am I right? You can raise your hand and you can just nod your head there. Rishika and Suvyaktha, you are there. Okay. When we are in, because we sat together and did that. Okay. So, why is it so? Sir, is it mean the South Indians are not good SRC? It is not exactly the reason. Okay. There may be some various reasons which I'll not get into that. But nevertheless, I was also analyzing this maybe around 5 years back, 10 years back in Bangalore, where we are obviously the monopoly, but today we are a lot of coaches that are like a mushroom growth. So best of the best students who are supposed to be the brain in all, but they all been told to stay back here, stay in the college, attend the class here only, write one group, etc. They are neither attending the CAPS classes, and they are not getting the rank, and they are not what you call passing C also easily. If you go and see our history, okay, 10 years back, best of the best students, they were joining CAPS and they are also getting the first rank, etc. But today, no doubt, our students are best only. But those students who are otherwise would have got a rank, they are not even passing in first attempt, because that's how the withholding technique happening in some of the colleges, etc. Unfortunate, but that is the way. I will not be able to get into too much details. But nevertheless, our friends, CA final friends, This should be your benchmark. So getting 90, 100 we got, okay. 97 also I just mentioned 2 days back, okay. Should not be a problem. So first two papers, normally one of them will be scoring, but he got 90s in both the paper. 83 in auditing is terrific. If you ask me, this 83 is better than 90 in FR. And DT 75 is again terrific. 95 in IDT. Okay, wow. And 80 is little lesser mark. So 516, okay, the first rank, all India. So anybody who is listening here from the final angle, our intermediate pass outs, okay, our benchmark should not be 516, it should be 540. 540 should be the benchmark. So very interestingly, Rishika and Suvyaktha, first rank and second rank, almost 10 plus marks difference in almost every stage. So second rank holder, 503, third rank holder, okay, he ended up with the 493. Okay, so this is the final rank holders marks, those who want to be inspired. CA intermediate first three ranks are shared by 4 people. 513. Allu 513 ಐತಾ 516, okay, 513. 89 in accounts, good mark. 79 is excellent. 78 law. But trust me, our students have got more marks than this. For example, I think Suvyaktha's marks 82 in income tax. Am I right? But
Yes.
so everybody can score. So first rank holder gintu ಜಾಸ್ತಿ marks ನಮ್ಮ students ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. But somewhere else they would have missed out. His law marks was little lesser. That's why his marks rank position would have come. It's okay. Fair enough. So 513. Then the second rank holder 503 again. So with 87, 67, 95 in taxation. Wow. 95 in taxation is terrific. Okay. And other marks. 93 in auditing. Can you believe? 95. Our student Priya K, who is in London now, she got 95 in auditing. Okay. 93 is terrific. Hats off to this child. Then here again. So 502. So all average marks. But second group costing only 94. And here, okay, again. So the third and fourth person I got exactly same marks. Exact same marks. That's why. Illi auditing only 94. Can you see? 94 in auditing. Okay. So that means the leaf out of this discussion for all our friends, intermediate and final. Every paper is scoring. You cannot budco. Into foundational, or some of our students will say, law is not scoring. It's also scoring. You need to score. You need to score. But only thing is, whenever it is if you think it is weaker, either from the marks point of view or from your point of view, you need to put a little extra effort. If the solution is here, oh, accounts is easy, I love it and get attached. Sir, law, I don't like, you run away. The distance has increased. The distance has not come down. Distance has increased. So if it is more standard, do more and more, more and more, more and more, more and more. So when you do that, automatically that tough subject or subject which you don't like, which is common phenomena across, will be the most scoring subject. You may start loving it. Information technology, never liked by anyone. Even Narasar would have not liked. He came and told, teach karna. I said, teach IT. Wow, he said, brilliant. So he was preparing for income tax. I told, no, information technology. And unwillingly took it because, okay, that's the system we are following. Okay, whatever our guru says, we follow. Whatever I said, they would have followed. And today, is an international level expert, okay, of information technology. Name any session. Okay, I remember he was Aman sir was asking him, I believe, sir, there is an artificial intelligence session ide, you attend madidira anta. So Nara sir said, no, I have not attended. Why, sir, you are not attended? He said, I have only designed the study material and course. I am the teacher there. Why should I attend that session anta? That is the power. Okay, so that is the power. He was telling me 2 days, last week he was in my house. Okay. So every subject is scoring. Every subject you can score. And foundation also, they were giving ranks earlier. Then officially they stopped. Then again they restarted. This time they again restarted. So all our friends now look at this foundation. You can at least, we didn't know about it. So they started giving the ranks. So look at the marks. So next, so all the people who are aiming maybe this September or next May examination, look at the marks. 92, excellent. 77 is good. 96, 97. That's 362 is the first rank. That's what we normally consider. Now look at this guy. 85 in law. So law is also scoreable. I remember, I think our Hitesh got almost similar mark when he was in foundation. Okay. So 84, 85, 100. Ishtapadevra? Maths only 100. And 90 in economics. Same way, third. So again, 100 need not give you first rank. This is the beauty of life. ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಲೆಸನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಡಿಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ 100 in anything, but is the first rank holder. Second rank and third rank holder 100 in the maths, but still they ended up with second and third. Not to take away any credit, not to take away any credit. So what is important is excellence in every field of your life. You can score 360 plus is always going to be the first rank mark, right? Now, some of your relatives, brother, yesterday also I was talking to Samarth. Samarth's mother was there. So she was talking about the brother who is around 40 plus, whatever maybe. I don't think you can have any inspiration than this result, which is also of May 2025. This is not old photo. I'm showing the photo of a gentleman who has become a CA at the age of 71 years. Please understand, the question paper is, sir, OBC quota, so general quota, ಆ quota, ಈ quota ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ CA ಕೋಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್, ಯಾವುದು quota ಇಲ್ಲ. This gentleman, like the way what Bhavana would have written, Nagaraj would have written, Srinivas would have written, he went and wrote, and I was so happy to read. I would still go into detail. He said he was inspired by looking at the syllabus of his granddaughter. He was the ex-banker, State Bank of Bikaner, Jaipur, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು group ಅಲ್ಲಿ. He retired. Then he was teaching the granddaughter. He was inspired by the syllabus. Wow. I was thinking probably he has taken foundation inter long back. Like some people discontinue. And one group is pending. He right. That's okay. But this gentleman has taken here by looking at the granddaughter's book and he started inspired and he took the CA and is a chartered accountant at 71. I was reading one beautiful story of a person, a Japan fellow being in America at the age of 84, doing research. Someone asked at the 80 plus actually, which most of us probably will be doing it. 80 plus kya kar rahe bhai? Why are you coming and doing it here? He says, I'm doing a research. So they asked, what are you going to be benefited by this research? What is the benefit you are going to have? He says, I was benefited by the research of my predecessors, my seniors. It is my turn to do the same thing to my next generation. This attitude, if you have, no, you will be at the next level. So this gentleman at the age of 71 years, so you may say, oh, even when I do some courses, that none of the courses would have added any value from my profession angle, but it has added huge value to my humanity, huge value to my, other perspective, because I look from that angle. So at the age of 71, a person has become chartered accountant. So you can understand how much commitment, how much dedication, how much sacrifice he would have done. Okay. When he can do, can't we do it? Can't we do it? I'm sure that should be the real inspiration for all of us. So now give a big round of applause to the hero of our May 25. This guy, when he was in first PUC, everything is truth. So ನನಗೆ other things ಮಾಡಿ necessity ಇಲ್ಲ. He is here only. Ask, ಅಥವಾ you can go and see some of the previous sessions. ಆ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. When he was in 11th standard, I told, you are going to be a rank holder in CA. PU ranker, CA Foundation, All India Top 50 was the best ranker, and today CA Intermediate also he got a rank. Now very important learning. Yes, I still wanted him to get little extra mark. And look at this, very important. One paper he got 52 ಇರಬೇಕು lawn ಅಲ್ಲಿ, okay? Still he is a All India ranker. So it is not compulsory that he should get all papers above 90s. I was not very convinced with the mark. That's okay at the end of the day. But I'll also tell you at the same breath, 445 out of 600, the terrific mark, and he got the rank. Probably that 5 marks, 6 marks extra because of the being a good human being. Okay, maybe some great job what he has done, his family, punya, whatever they have done. So one of the brilliant achievements in a short period. Intermediate people had got very less time to prepare and did it. 84 in accounts, 52 in law, which was a very, very less mark. 82 in taxation, terrific, which is higher than the first rank order mark. This batch first rank order mark also is not 82 in income tax. That is the beauty. Okay. Then 88 in costing, excellent. Auditing also is little lesser. It should have a little more. FM 74. So almost equal marks in both the groups, and he ended with the 445. Okay. Terrific. Give a big round of applause to him. Okay. Equally deserving child. I mean, so many people are there. Rishika Srimakam. She also got 435. Okay. Another 4-5 marks should have been a rank. She has also done all the things right. She has not done anything wrong. Okay, everything right. Probably somewhere. Okay, so 4-5 marks she would have got. She would have rank holder. We will definitely go for retotaling. Something comes well and good. But for me, with her great humanity nature, she is a rank holder. She is a more than a rank holder. I don't consider her lesser than any rank holder. She has done everything right. Very happy for her. Like that, there are so many interesting results, inspirational results. Now, foundation, friends, for your clarity, I'll tell you. Foundation, you have 4 subjects, you have to get 40 minimum, 40 into 4, 200. 40 into 4, 200. And you are right. It is not 40 into 4, 160. 40 into 4, 160, it's meaningless. Okay. 40 into 4, that means you should get minimum 40 and total 200. Intermediate, your intermediate and final, you have 2 groups. You should get 300 out of 600. If you write group wise, 150, 150. Now, if I write only one group, assuming I write one group and I get 148, not pass because I should have got 150. So, if I write both the groups, I get 148 in first group and second group I get 152 or vice versa. I pass both groups. Prati example, I tell by intermediate and final, write both the groups unless some exceptional cases. Write both the groups. Even in this batch, okay, we have 2 students. So, CA final, Vishnu, Sai Vishnu, kaiye tome? No? Okay, yeah. So, Samarth, can raise your hand? Yeah, with the proof. So that Samarth, are you there? Samarth? Yeah, fine. So, Sai Vishnu also ended up getting 148 and 152. Now think forever. I have written. Avaniki tension agbidutte. Nan 148 first group ankodi, 149 second group ankodi. All the 6 subjects I have to write again. This is again a good karma of the family, whoever has done. You may not understand all this. ಏನು exam ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ಮ. ಅದು good karma, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ಮ. Okay. So, good karma. That's what I told you. If someone has got, ಅಥವಾ Samarth, intermediate also, same marks, 148 and 152. Inter also, ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ತುಂಬ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. 148 plus 152 and getting on dot 300. Wow. He is the happiest person because he is more than a first rank holder. Second rank holder. First rank holder is happy. Second rank holder will always be, I should have got 2 marks extra, 5 marks extra. Alva. So, that's why do some good things in life. So, you'll definitely end up doing great. And the best thing about is, see, I think again, we are like a family chart accountant. Sai Vishnu, his elder sister, Sai Rachana, our student only CPD to final, he is also CPD to final. She was our article also, doing very well. 2 chart accountant in one house. Same way, I think we have Panchami also, Nitin, one of our terrific CF member, Nitin's younger sister, who is also CA today. Okay, so n number of cases where people with their effort plus goodness, fine. Then Abhishek, I should specifically mention about Abhishek. Okay, very, very, very terrific boy. Okay, so he didn't know about the caps. He was somewhere in Udupi, Mangalore, etc. He was attending. This one important message to all of you. It is not about just teaching. It's not about just education. The approach and attitude for the exam also matters. He was writing the exam. He could not clear. He'll come and talk. Okay. He just started attending the caps classes. We are not even completed the batch. In between the batch, he wanted to write the exam. I said, okay, go and write one group because you are reasonably prepared. If you want, you can go and write. We could not even clear one group earlier. Here, just in a matter of 60%, 70% syllabus, he went and wrote and he has cleared. So whatever group he has written, he has cleared. Okay. Same with Samarth also. Samarth also was attending the present batch. You ask our intermediate friends. He was in the present batch and he went and wrote and he cleared both. So like that n number of incident where people with their commitment, with their dedication and trust, okay, and some goodness which is attached. Maybe in the caps or caps point, automatically something goodness will be attached and you'll be able to do it. Right. So the best takeaway of the 2025 results, commitment and dedication always give the result. Never give up attitude. Yes, 1 or 2 cases. Yes, that also I should. I don't want to mention the name, but they are here in the batch. Intermediate students, last batch, unfortunately, they didn't clear January. They are deserving. Sometimes it happens. Please understand this. Then again, first attempt clear or 4th attempt, doesn't matter. They didn't clear. Only at least, let's say around 10 people are not clear. Out of that, only couple of students. So, moment they didn't clear, they continued that education spirit in the same way. They started in revision class, etc. And both of them have cleared this setup. Both of them. Okay, they are here now. Okay, both of them. Now, when agilwa, then deviate. Nane self prepare martin sir. Agodu eno and actor, matte avar atra barodu illa. So, both the girls, they will be coming and speaking shortly. So, they didn't clear in January. They didn't clear in first attempt. So, if just because you're not cleared in first attempt, don't run away because CA is a process. It is not an event. It is a process. So, live example, I will not mentioning the name. they're interested, they will definitely mention that little later. So attending the revision classes, being good on the exam time ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಲೈಫ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಇರಿ, ಅದು ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಹ್ಯೂಮಿಲಿಟಿ, ಕೈಂಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ. ಈಗ ಟುಡೇ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಸಿ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಸರ್, ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ರಿಷಿಕಾ, ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸೈಯದ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಸೈಯದ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೈಯದ್, ವೆಂಕಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆಂಕಟ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಯು ಓನ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಇರಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್, ಓಕೆ. So even today, when you are in an artificial intelligence era, technological era, people are still wasting their timing and going at a physical class. It's ridiculous. At what level? So online impact is terrific. I'm so happy. Even though across India results are not so great, our students are doing terrifically well with the ranks. That's exactly the point what I'm trying to say. Very happy for all the kids. Little unhappy, especially foundation percentage was low. Some of them deserving a loss. I'm very sorry for that. Across India, not just because I'm the member of the ICI, I should definitely be sorry for it. Congratulations to all the people passed across India. Special congratulations to the people who have passed with some terrific marks, and great achievement of Suvyaktha, terrific CF member, CAPS member, and Suvyaktha, over to you. We're all waiting to listen to you. For raise your hand, bro. We'll keep you muted so that it will not disturb the public recording. Yes. ನಿನ್ನನ್ನಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಿಟ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಬಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಇವೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಟಿ ಶರ್ಟೇ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್. ಎಸ್ ಭಾವನ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಎಸ್, Suvyaktha, one of the terrific students of CAPS. Okay, so you'll be getting some fees exemption for CA final. He'll be getting a gold medal. Okay, so when the gold medal has to be decided, to be given, he will decide this time. So we will also decide. Okay, end of the day or whatever it may be. But terrific student, terrific human being, very accommodative student here. Whoever asked the help actually is definitely going to help actually, and it's terrific. I think all blue people raise your hand, bro. I think you have come with something. This is amazing. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I just love these kids. Okay, so if you can just see all of them, andre there's friends alva, friends andre onthara ee tara barbeku anta. Okay, terrific. Okay, all of them are with, andre it may small gesture, but for me it's a huge impact. But for me red pink maroon is important. ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಇರ್ಲಿ. So look at this, they're all friends, and that's the attitude. There's the last ಹಬ್ಬ, ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಹಬ್ಬಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನು ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವಾ, now I think you can get inspired. ಈ ತರ ಟೀ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಹಬ್ಬಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಸುವ್ಯಕ್ತ ಅದನ್ನು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಟೆರಿಫಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ಟೆರಿಫಿಕ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್, terrific CF member, okay, one of the close associate of all of us in all manner. Over to you, Suvyaktha, for your inspirational words.
Thank you so much, sir. And the day I've been waiting for and the speech I've been waiting to give is finally here. Firstly, I express my heartfelt gratitude to the Almighty. My parents have been the backbone of this journey, and all my faculties have guided me throughout this journey. I really don't get tensed on the day of results. That has been the case since my 10th boards, my 12th boards, my CA foundation, CA inter results. The reason is pretty simple. After my last exam, I said to God, I surrender this result to you. I've done my duty and now it's up to you, and I believe you'll give me what I deserve. And I got to know that the results were announced around 8:40, but I had just got up. So I decided not to see my results until I do all my daily routines. So took bath, offered prayers to God, did yoga of 10 minutes, and then meditated for 5 minutes, read 5 pages of the Gita, and then slowly started turning on my computer. And the first thing I saw was my merit card. So I had realized I got All India rank 45, and then I went on to see my mark sheet. So now let's assume that in this intermediate journey, I've traveled in a car. So the 4 wheels of that car, which I believe are prerequisites to sail smoothly in this journey, is hard work, discipline, confidence, and managing pressure. So let me touch upon each of them individually. Hard work is vital. Even if you have the brain of Newton, you'll still have to work hard to clear this exam. And there are good amount of questions that were directly lifted from study material, revision materials. So let me give you an example. Costing exam, all over India, people said MCQs were hard. But what if I tell you both the case studies were picked up? Picked up in the sense, not exactly the figures, but somewhere around the same thing which was already done in the class, in the revision material. Let me give you that. The first case scenario was picked up from a September 24 MTP. There it was raw material, only one raw material was there, and here there was two. So it is pretty much the same. And the second case scenario, I'm not sure from where it was picked up, but I definitely remember it was done in the class. So that is what came to me when I saw that question. It took me 5 minutes to realize, but I quickly realized that this was done in the class. I remember the exact scenario where Aman sir was explaining that concept also. So for solving these kind of questions, you don't need intelligence. All you need is the hard work. Have you worked all those sums during your revision classes or the day before exams? Have you gone through those adjustments? That matters. And discipline, I said this in foundation. I say it here. I'll probably say it even in my final pass out session. Discipline is an underrated word. It is freedom. It can take you places where motivation will not, and I mean, what not. This is something I'm still not satisfied with myself. I could have been more disciplined, is what I believe. I'll try my best to improve upon it during my final classes. The next two wheels that I spoke are more important during the 6 into 3 18 hours of examination. The confidence is a very delicate wheel, I would say. The air shouldn't be more, the air shouldn't be less. That is, you should neither be overconfident nor underconfident. And managing pressure, my dear friends, is such an important thing, especially when you're writing the exam. So let me give you another example. Costing paper again, cost sheet question. It was a pretty simple question. Most of them would have started with that question. That simple the question was, but I don't remember the exact figures and the name, but let me tell you there were product X and Y. Raw material cost of product X and Y was 10 and 20. Labor cost of X and Y was 15 and 30. Selling and distribution overheads of Y and X was 5 and 10. Now, the X and Y and the Y and X, to read this during the examination, you need to hold your nerves well. You can read this. Now, if you see, there is no intelligent thing, there is nothing like you don't even need to hard work to get this question right. All you need is have you managed your pressure well when you're reading that question? Otherwise, it's gone. It happened. The similar kind of trick was played twice in the same exam. So managing pressure is the very, very important during the exam. That is what I felt. And now the fuel that is required, again, going back to the car example, is motivation, which you need to keep filling after certain intervals. And CAPS did two things to me. One, they taught me how to drive the car. And two, they showed me the way where I had to. My friends and families were the vipers in front. Whenever the vision got blurred, they were there to tell you are in the right way. There have been so many people who have been with me in this journey. There hasn't been a single day where I felt lonely. Rishika was there with me throughout, Charan, Deepa, my entire crazy gang, my study group. There were many who have prayed for me. Really lucky to be surrounded by such people. Thank you would be a very small word to my faculties who have supported me. There were days where I hadn't got my concepts right. There were days I have been struggling. Especially I remember during the initial classes, there is something like, you know, you don't get the concepts initially because you have just finished PU and now you are introduced to subjects like taxation, costing. You don't get it initially. That is what even the faculties, they were so supportive in the beginning. They told that, this is not an easy thing to learn. You won't be able to grasp it at an instant. Even my friends were able to learn it quicker than me. I struggled so much. But all the faculties were so patient. They continuously encouraged me. They solved my doubts. They were there to listen to me. And I'm really, really grateful for the entire CAPS faculty team. I would also like to thank each one of you who've been with me in this phase. It might be wishing all the best, congratulations. Even the smallest of small things have meant a lot to me. The journey has been a memorable one. There were humps, blockages, and whatnot. But the key was just to keep going, and I believe I've done it. I still don't believe this is my true potential. I just have one more exam to prove that, and I hope I'll do it. That's it from my side. Thank you, everyone.
Wow. So, what a beautiful, power-packed speech. Very short, I think to the point. I was in Mantralaya last Saturday. Just before entering the main place, there they have written, don't go and tell your problem to God. Tell the problems that you have God. I repeat, don't go and tell tell also that's what we will go and tell no then e problem is that don't tell problems to God. You tell the problems that you have God. So that's exactly what he said. Okay. So surrender to the God. Then discipline. He has told this n number of times. I just loved it word. Whenever I say be disciplined, be systematic, I may have to discount it sometime. But these are the kids who are telling no, no, no. That itself is a discounted word. To please upgrade it. That's exactly where you need to upskill yourself. That is exactly where you need to come to that level. Hats off to you, Suvyaktha. Very honored to be your teacher, very honored to be associated with in multiple capacities. Great job. God bless you and special congratulations to you and your family. Great job. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Let us quickly move on to equally deserving child. Okay. So we'll go one by one. All of you others, I'm sorry if you are having little other commitment, but nevertheless, I thought I should give equal chance to them because they are kids together from PUC, then coming to CA Foundation together, almost with the same, almost same mark they cleared. Now also with almost same mark, okay, and with the same attitude. I was a little surprised. No doubt, before pandemic, we used to have a lot of people on the day of result, but after pandemic, for multiple reasons, now online, etc., very rare. But then CFL class ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, the people have entered my house, started entering my house. So these kids have come home. So ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರಂತ ಖುಷಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ದಟ್ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮೇಡ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. ಐ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮದರ್ ಕಾಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು, ಅದು ನಮ್ದು ಕಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ, ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸಮ್ customs have been maintained beautifully. We are very happy for it. So she is one such child, very extraordinary, focused, dedicated. Anything right, her name will be there on the top. That's what I feel in the present scenario. Tomorrow I don't know, but as of now, anything right, her name is there on the top. Rishika, over to you. She has got 435, which is just a 5 marks short of a rank. For Shetty sir, she is not lesser than a rank holder. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. So, the day where you feel your efforts are finally worth it is here. My CA intermediate journey has been more than just studying. It has been so significant that after years, I'll cherish the process than the outcome. So it started on September 9th, 2024, where we were eagerly waiting for the classes to start. I can't explain the excitement we had. We were requesting Shetty sir to start the classes earlier. That was our excitement. So, and the actual intensity and the seriousness of the exam hit me in January. Started feeling stressed, under pressure. Just 4 months left, and I've not started preparing anything. In Jan, the classes were going on. I had my BComs exams. I couldn't read much. I was scared. The only thing I had to do is to read, and I was not doing that. There were days I was crying a lot. I felt nothing went right. It went to such an extent that my eyes were swollen, and my mom was like, please don't cry, at least for 3 days so your eyes could heal. It was that terrible. I'm saying so much because I want you guys to know that it's not just you who is going through all that. You're not the only one. Everyone has to face it. I realized this when SMS sir once said that there might be times where we might question ourselves, saying, what am I even doing in my life? I'm good for nothing. But we have to raise beyond all those questions and continue preparing. I thank him for saying that in the right time when I needed it the most. In fact, I want to thank every faculty because they wouldn't end even a single class without motivating us. Each one of them is an inspiration, and I was waiting for the last 10 minutes of the class so that I could listen to their words. And also because I shared my worries about inter-exam with Shetty sir, he's restarted the R2E sessions. That meant so much to me. That is when I decided, if not for me, I'm at least doing it for him. So then I feel blessed in many ways, and one such thing is wonderful friends. During the classes, even if I look sad or dull, even for a minute, due to anything, they would text me asking what happened, why was it like that. Like everyone, Samhita, Deepa, Venkat, Suvyaktha, Kavana, Anirudh, Shobini, all of them are there for me. And also Bhavana, during mock test, she every day, for every single mock test, she used to wish all the best. She asked how I used to do, how am I reading. She kept checking on me. Like having such friends is a blessing in itself. Then second thing is my study group. They were ever encouraging and supporting. Without them, this would have been very difficult. Such that group was filled with motivation all the time. And as Mehul sir says, you should have that one friend who's there throughout and you stay connected with that person even during your preparations. And that person was Suvyaktha for me. He was there throughout, and I'm sure it would have not been this easy without him. Next, my family. They were the backbone and supported me no matter what. Especially my mom, she is the one who had to face my tantrums, my mood swings, and all. She had to bear all such things. I could say she was a therapist during those days. And all of this wouldn't have been possible without God's grace. Really, this is the first thing I would say, but I kept it at the last to emphasize it because this was not possible without him. Like, I couldn't do this at all. My study period went smooth only because of him. I used to chant mantras and I also used to do yoga, pranayama, meditation throughout without fail because that gave positive energy and confidence, Yuriko. Guys, I'm not saying this because Shetty sir asked us to do yoga, but with my own experience, I could see the difference in my retention capacity by doing pranayama and meditation. I could see the difference. Even if I miss doing that for a single day, I could see the difference in my retention capacity. Trust me, it does work. I never felt that calmer, that focused. So please do follow it. One more thing is about sleep. It's fine if you couldn't complete reading things that you've planned for the day, but don't skip sleep. I did that mistake, and to recover, I took 2 days. I couldn't read for 2 days during my study leave because I stayed up till 4 one day. So don't skip sleep. This journey has given me a lot of takeaways. It taught me not to lose confidence even in my worst phase. It taught me what wonders prayers can do. It taught me that CA is almost like a survival of the fittest, but that fitness is not about strength or intellect. It's about emotional and mental stability. So finally, I want to thank everyone who have been part of this journey and all the very best to everyone who are writing their exams soon. I'll be waiting for your pass out speeches and I'm sure all of you will sail through it. Thank you.
Wow. So thank you so much. I think you have reduced my burden of reiterating that do pranayama and yoga. I'm not going to tell anyone. Now also, if you do not wake up, even now also, if you do not understand, especially a girl who comes and says that they are still, for information, these are the kids who were in 12th standard 1 year back. So only at CAPS actually we could do it. I know some of the colleges, they say, don't write foundation immediately after PUC. It's a stupid suggestion. I say PUC and CA foundation extension, just write. And 1 year back, March 2024, they were the PU students. And May 2025, they returned CA intermediate. So from today, they are the CA final eligible students. They will join the batch whenever it starts. So just in a matter of 1 year, you have already finished the 2/3 of the CA examination. You are there, it can happen. And the family support, you should never, that's why I keep telling, CA is not your success, it is success of your family. As she rightly said, so the mother is the physiotherapist for all the work. This is what happens in everybody's family. It's not necessarily one family. I was reading one of the article of one of my yoga mate, is a genius. So I said, what a statement, sir. But look at his humility and humbleness. He says, sir, all our life stories are same. Only thing is today's kids, sir, they write articles better on that. So he doesn't want to take a credit for you. So this is the beauty. So hats off to you, ma. And survival of the fittest is one of the beautiful messages. I'm not going to comment on everybody's speech, but I thought one or two speech. So survival of the fittest here, physical and mental, extremely. I know two of the kids whom I spoke personally. They said, "Sir, I prepared well. Just before the exam, I felt I cannot do. That's why I could not do." That negativity will always overflow. When that start negativity overflowing, automatically you will not be able to help. So that's why do pranayam. I remember some of the students coming at Kiran Jain, classic example. Intermediate, when she wrote, she was saying, I was totally tensed. Then in one session, I took change. CA final, she comes and says, I'm getting tensed that I'm not tensed. I'm tense, I'm getting tensed that I'm not tensed. So because she's doing that pranayama, physical activity, etc., that really works. Thank you so much, ma. Great job. Excellent. Very proud of you. So now I just pick one or two people in some order, and then obviously each one of you will be given a chance. I'm sorry if I've not picked it right, but I thought I should give chance to all the batches in an equal proportionate. So we have with us the brother CA, who is a brother of our own student Sai Rachana, who is also CPT to final. Our student, terrific performance. Okay, so this guy, he should be extra lucky because on dot 148 plus 152, 300, Devaru mark. Okay, so Devaru mark, it could have happened. I was asking him, so is it the punya of you alone or punya of everyone? Anta? Definitely punya of everyone. Excellent. So congratulations. Very happy. Two chartered accountants, so young age. Yes, Vishnu, over to you. CA Vishnu.
Thank you,
CA
sir.
Vishnu
Thank you so much for this.
CA Vishnu ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳ
Yes.
ನಾನು ಹಾಕೋತೀನಿ ನೀನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೀನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ.
ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಕಣ ನೀನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ನೀನ್ ಚೆನ್ನೀಸರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ರೀನೇ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವೇನೋ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
Thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity, sir. ಅಷ್ಟ್ ಬೇಗ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟ್ ಬೇಗ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಮುಂದೆ CA ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. It's really because of the blessings of my family members, my teachers, and all the well-wishers of mine, and all my friends, etc. And obviously the Almighty. Without the grace of Almighty, this wouldn't have been definitely possible. So the journey at CAPS started in 2020. For me, it was a COVID-19 time. When the entire world was facing with full of uncertainty and lot of other challenges, even I was one among them. Just then I cleared my 12th grade, and I was thinking as to what to do next, what to do further, and etc. Then I appeared in I attended sir's career session, career guidance session, and there I got to know about CA. By that time also, my sister had already cleared CA. I knew about CA, but still I attended that career awareness program to just to know what are the various fields available, and I decided to do CA at that time. And I think we were the second batch to conduct online classes, if I'm not wrong, and which
Very
really
right. You're right.
yes, which really went very well, and I got 60 plus in every subject in my foundation and in the first attempt itself. So I was very happy, and with the same josh I entered intermediate. Then also I cleared my first group in first attempt, and then second group in second attempt. Then I joined articleship. Then articleship was, I never realized how my articleship went. 3 years ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಕಣ್ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೆಗೆಯೋ ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ. Really, the time went really fast, I'm saying. And then I joined CA final coaching in my third year of articleship. Sir usually ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 6 months ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಫೈನಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಟೂ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಜಾಯಿನ್. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಲೇಟ್. Somewhere I regret for that, because I couldn't do well in my November 24 attempt, which was my first eligible attempt, where I lost with just 42 marks. That is 10 marks, like 8 marks in each subject, I would say. 8 marks in every subject ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ ನಂದು ಅವಾಗ್ಲೇ. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, we will know that we know everything, but when we go to exam, the truth is we don't know anything. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಹಂಗೆ. ಸೊ ಎನಿವೆ, after November 24, again, I felt it was a very good experience for me, which helped me to, identify all my mistakes, what wrongs did I do, where did I miss out, and I was able to analyze. So there is a saying, you should not take your failure to your heart and you should not take your success to your head. So when I when I got a failure, I went to the top level and I analyzed it, what went wrong, and I just took a bird's eye view as to what things I can improve upon, what to do and what not to do. So that helped me to do better in May 25. In May 25 exam, after every exam, I came home and I told my mom that this time I did well, I did well, I did well, for all the 6 subjects. I'm saying this. To be specific, I was able to understand how institute would frame questions. For example, study material on point irutte, but exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ how do they twist it and ask it. So ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಒಂದು ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಕೇಪಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಬಂತು ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಮೈ November 24 and May 25 attempt. And one more thing is calmness during the exam, as rightly pointed out by previous speakers. If your first exam is gone, trust me, in 95% of the cases, entire attempt will be gone. Because FR, especially in CA final, FR paper ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಡವಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ that is a cascading effect for all the other 5 subjects. This in my first attempt, my FR was okay, but I still got 44 marks. But in my second attempt, I expected at least 55 or 56 something, but I got only 40. But the thing is, the mindset was different. The mindset was, I was very happy, I was very calm that okay, this went well. If I do in AFM, I will definitely do well. So that was running on my mind. With the same attitude, I went and wrote AFM and I got 66, because I was very happy while writing the exam also, even during while preparing for the exam also. And with the same josh, I went to audit. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಸಿ ಎ ಫೈನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮೈ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪಾಸ್ ಇನ್ ಆಡಿಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಫೈನಲ್. ನಾನು ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ, ಇವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಆಡಿಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಇಗ್ನೋರ್ ಆಡಿಟ್. ಆಡಿಟ್ಗೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೂ 3 times ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅದರ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿವೈಸ್ 5 to 6 times ಫಾರ್ ಆಡಿಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಡಿಟ್ ಪೇಪರ್ was especially for people like me who doesn't like theory subjects much. I was always into practicals. I always like practical subjects. So audit was I would say it was the toughest paper. When I received audit paper also, it was around 200 grams. ನಾನು ಅದು ತಗೊಂಡವಾಗ ನನ್ಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಬಂತು, ಏನೇ ಇಷ್ಟು ವೇಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ. MCQ ಕೇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ವಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಥಿಕ್. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇಜಸ್ ಗಟ್ಲೆ ಕೇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್. ಇವನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದರ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಾಸ್ huge, because first of all ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ MCQ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದನ್ನು ಲೈಕ್ ಒಂದ್ 9 points ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ವರ್ ಲೈಕ್ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 3 4 5 6 7 8 4 5 6 ಆ ತರ ಇತ್ತು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಐ ರಿಯಲಿ ವೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಡ್. ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಹಂಗೆ I understood the concept. So even that's when your practical experience also helps you. I was primarily into statutory audit team, so I used to do audits well. So ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು, ಓದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಆ ಫ್ಲೋ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಚುಲಿ, ಲಾಜಿಕಲಿ I answered it. So that is also important, I would say. ಯುವರ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಶಿಪ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ತುಂಬಾ. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿ ವಿಚ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ, I would say, is the focusing upon small things. So you can't hit a sixer for every ball. You have to take singles, doubles, boundaries, ella ide. So you should focus on every small point, because in IDT, when it comes to IDT, people think that if I study till input tax credit chapter in CA final, half of the edit is done, but the next half is waiting for you, where it is full of small chapters like refund, assessment, audit, and your customs. Never ever ignore your custom paper, please. Every and all these case laws, and for small numericals and your penalties, limits, everything. What I missed in first attempt was this only. I studied only main huge chapters, and I ignored all the small chapters. So that I realized only when I gave my November 24 attempt, and this time I made sure that I covered each and every concept, and not each and every concept, but each and every chapter, at least all the important things there over there. And when it came to IB and IDT went decently well. I was sure about DT that it went well, but IDT was somewhere, the MCQ part was a little bit tricky. But it was okay. That didn't affect my IBS paper. And when it came to IBS paper, I was highly confident that I will get 60 plus. But I was really shocked to see 47, because last time I had attempted only 70 marks and I got 52. This time I attempted for 85 and I still got only 47. I was only not convinced with the marks, because I was confident, but when I searched the answer, I identified the answer. I thought this is the right answer for this, and the question was also pretty much okay, straightforward, not like too twisted like last attempt, because last attempt they tested more of DT, but this time they tested of audit, company law, and a few IDT and small AFM, that AFM also they tested, that too in the theory questions. The people think that AFM, if you just solve all the kinds of problems, they can score well. But the important thing is you have to focus upon theory also. If not in AFM exam, it helps in IBS exam also. Because ನಾನು ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ನಾನು ಅದೇನೋ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ವರ್ಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇನ್ ಮರ್ಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ವಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಬುಕ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಐ ರೀರೆಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಸೊ ಐ ರೋಡ್ ಅದೇನೋ ಸಮ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಓವರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿಕ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಓಕೆ, ಟೇಕ್ ಓವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಮೈಟ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ AFM, ಮರ್ಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ವಿಸಿಷನ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಬುಕ್ ತೆಗೆದು ನೋಡಿದೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫುಲ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ IBS paper. So I was happy. I came home happy that it went very well. All 6 subjects went decent, and 2 months ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 40 to 50 days ಆರಾಮಾಗಿದ್ದೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಕ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಂಗೆ. ದೆನ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕೇಮ್ ಅಪ್ on 6th of July. People were saying that it will come around 2 p.m. Next they told 10:30, 9:30, but ನಾನು 8 o'clock ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಹೋದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂತು, ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್. ದೆನ್ ಐ ran to my home to check my results, and when I checked it, I didn't see my marks. I was only waiting to see the word successful on my exam paper ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆ ಎರಡು ನೋಡ್ದೆ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ 300 ಯಾರ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಅನ್ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬಬಲ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ. When you see, once you look back, you will see the efforts of all the 5 years ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ, right from foundation till your CA final ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿ, ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಹಿಂಗಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ. So it was very happy, and all my family members were also happy. So happy, and yes, on dot 300, even I didn't expect. But you know, when a miracle is about to unfold, nobody can notice. But once it has happened, then you don't need any explanation. And your efforts are directly proportional to your results. Your results are directly proportional to your efforts. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So I was so happy, and I thank each and everyone who played an important role in my incredible journey of this entire chartered accountancy course. So be it my family, be it Shetty sir, Caps, and all other teachers, all the faculties here, a big thank you from my side. And all my family members, my friends, my colleagues, and all my well wishers. I'm deeply grateful to them. And also one more important, I would like to specially mention about the our courage of Indian Armed Forces, because when we wrote our final, it was a time of our CA final exams, and just then it was a warlike situation, and suddenly they announced Operation Sindhur, because of which our exams got postponed. I was just thinking, DT exam I was very happy that I performed well. So IDT again, I was relaxed a bit. So I was thinking, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ದಿನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದ್ ದಿವಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಬಂತು. ನಾನು ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಹಂಗೆ ಏನೋ ಸುಸ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಹಂಗೆ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ 12 o'clock ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ಎ ಕಾಲ್ ದಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಸೋ ರಿಲೀವ್ಡ್, ಸೋ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್. ಅಪ್ಪ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಡೇಟು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ 4 to 5 days extra. So I pray God. This is also one of blessings in disguise. And I also thank our Indian Armed Forces for playing an important role during that time. Only because of them, we were able to peacefully focus on our exams. So thank you each one. Also thank you for this opportunity, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sai Vishnu, especially because CFL iddaga, it's obvious emotions will overflow. It's not difficult to control. But since we have a lot of people who are waiting to talk, sorry to cut you short there. But I totally understand. Congratulations again. Great job. Excellent. Yes. So let us move on to at least one foundation student to start with. Then we can take others. Akshay Srinivasappa, raise your hand, ma. We'll give a chance to everyone. But Akshay Srinivasappa, can you raise your hand? Yes. So again, I think it's a coincidence. Okay, where we have Panchami, who is Nitin's sister, who is a CA. We have Sai Vishnu, who is Rachana's brother, CA. Now we have Akshay Srinivasappa, who is just past foundation, because just PUC Monday March 25 though, with the distinction marks she has cleared in this result, where entire India was actually reeling under low marks. She has got terrific marks. Our elder sister is already in CFL. So just 2 years back, she was in her position. Today, so Akshay Srinivasappa is in CA foundation with the distinction mark. Akshaya, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Firstly, I would like to thank God, Caps, and my family. It's only because of their support and blessings that I could clear my CA foundation. I joined Caps when I was in first PUC, and I attended the first 3 batches. Even though I attended the first 3 batches, I was not so interested. First batch, I thought, okay, now I'm just in first PUC. Next batch, I'll be in fully focused. The second batch I attended, I thought, okay, I have one more batch left, and I'll be serious in the next batch. And by the time I ended up in the last batch, I realized I was in second PUC and I have to study for second PUC along with it. And by the time my second PUC exams ended, I had only 45 days left. And I knew that if I don't put my heart and soul and study for these 45 days, I'm gonna regret for sure in the future. So I started the day my second PUC exams got over. I just took a day break and I started with my foundation studies, and just then even the revision classes started. And I knew I had a bit good grip on account subject, but there was a deficit of time. I couldn't go through every chapter, and I had to skip one chapter. And sorry, Shetty sir, I skipped companies accounts. That was the biggest blunder I could ever do. It was I knew that direct 25 marks is gonna from this company's accounts, but then I thought, yeah, but I don't have time left for it. So then I started revising. Before going for exam only, I knew directly the 6 questions, I shouldn't read it. Even if I read, it's just a time waste and I can't attempt that. So I got 79 in accounts. I know that direct 10 marks went in the 5th question. 10 marks of company's accounts, and it just directly went off in that. And the other 11 marks, somewhere it would have been gone. And after my accounts revisions, I had my law. In the first 2 days, I didn't know from where to start. The first 2.5 days of the first round revision went thinking how to start it. And yeah, I had my a bit left with accounts. So I used to just go with accounts and just think, yeah, I'll start law. Then only after Mehul sir's class, I realized how it should go. It was just like a magic. I had 1,000 questions running in my mind, and even without asking it, Mehul sir answered it by the end of the session. And that's what the teachers are here. They know what a student be like, and being a student, they can understand us better. So after that, yeah, I got to know, yeah, this is the way I had to study. And once I started studying, I realized that even though I didn't study in the last 3 batches also, I had attended the session and I had listened to what my teachers told. So when I started reading for law, I could recall every concept. Yeah, Rajdeep sir had taught this. Yeah, I know this concept. So the only thing I had to do was to learn the language of law. So I knew the concept. Yeah, I had enough time to read the language and I could manage with law. And then came quantitative aptitude. Being a non-maths and non-statistics student in second PUC, I didn't know what to do. But yeah, I had full confidence on Sudhindra sir. Whatever Sudhindra sir does, I'll pass because of sir. Then in the halfway of revision, I started probability chapter. I did whatever I could do. And then suddenly I opened the January paper and I couldn't solve even a single question. Then I completely broke up and called my sister crying. Saujanya, no, it was my fault. I didn't do anything in the first 3 rounds. I can't do this. It was my fault. I did every rubbish thing I could do and started crying. And Saujana's like, relax. It's fine. Everyone will face this when they do it for the first time. Then she told, go, just do pranayam for 15 minutes, sleep for 10 minutes, and just restart, and you'll be fine. Then after that, yeah, I cried for some half an hour and again slept and got up and did pranayam. Then I realized that I just wasted 1 hour crying and it was no use now. I should have realized it a bit before. Then somehow I managed and I gave my mock test. And in the first mock test, I got low marks than the target which was set by Sudhindra sir. Then Sudhindra sir, we normally have that personal attention can be given in offline class, but believe me, Sudhindra sir personally was like, okay, why did you get so less than what our target was? That's like, yeah, sir, I was not so focused in this first round of revision. Then sir told, okay, you have to focus on these chapters, be sure. And then I got a bit more confident because he, especially, yeah, Akshaya, you did this mistake, so you have to study like this. So that personal attention can be given better in online, I guess. And after that, I had economics. I even from second PUC I studied, so it was like the easiest chapter for me. Even some revision classes, instead of studying economics, I could give the time for other subjects and clear it with it. I remember for every when I went to the exam center, for accounts I went some 3 hours early, and even for law I went some 1.5 hour early and all. I still every other student in front of me, they used to start studying. And I asked what will I do in last half an hour or 3 hours? So I used to just sit and I used to not do anything except watching them. And I used to go into exam hall and I used to be so peaceful. And it was only because of yoga I used to do. Whatever happens, the important thing is the yoga and pranayama. In all the 45 days of my revision, I guess I skipped 1 or 2 days yoga. And that 1 or 2 days, I couldn't give my 100% in studying. The all other days might be I study for 11 to 12 hours. But the day when I skipped yoga, I could study only for 8 to 9 hours. So that is the important, you can't sit and study for 12 hours if you don't do all this yoga and pranayama. And then coming to my 12th result, attending CA classes was the best thing I could ever do. In the last moment, my economics ma'am came in February and she was like, a lot of new questions are added. I don't know how you guys will score in my subject. And ma'am is giving all the new questions, and I'm like, yeah, Divyashree ma'am already taught this topic. I already know everything. Then in classes, Shetty sir used to always tell that, yeah, once you are clear with the CA foundation, you can even teach your teachers. And that thing really happened with me. After my CA foundation exam, my accounts ma'am called me and she was like, will you come and teach me how to do BRS? I can't do that. Then I went and I thought, ma'am, yeah, ma'am, this is the easy trick we can do with BRS. And I taught her and came. So, like, after joining CAPS, I could just rock in even my college. Everything CAPS taught me, I just applied it in my college and I was rocking it. So it's like being a CAPsite, you can do everything. And I'm always happy and proud that I'm a CAPsite. I feel that I'm the luckiest person. Like whatever I got, I'm lucky in everything. And on top, it's because of CAPS and Navodaya. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Akshaya. So brilliant. Oh, Navodaya means obviously there is no second looking back. Okay, it's really terrific performance. Very good. I think there are a lot of takeaways. I'll summarize at the end. But one thing is very clear: a 12th standard pass out can go and teach 12th standard teacher. It can happen only at CAPS. It cannot happen anywhere else. Excellent, ma. Very good, brilliant. My request to all our friends: everybody should be given a chance. So please keep it reasonably short so that everybody will get a fair chance. So now whoever wants to talk, you can talk. I think, but still, I should give chance to Sayed and Venkat. So Sayed and Venkat, can you quickly raise your hand? All of you will be given a fair chance, but all of you, okay, so these two guys, okay, so they are together. So yesterday they had come to my house also, not because they had come to my house on the Karidala, but they have some points to tell. I thought that's more relevant. So please start, and my request to all of you, okay, please keep it reasonably short so that everybody will get a fair chance, and whatever everybody says, everybody will listen. That is important, isn't it? Okay, yes, Venkat, over to you. Venkat again, a student who joined in the middle of the foundation, top scored again, doing very well in foundation. Then intermediate, did very well. But the best thing about him is actually, I still remember he said, sir, Thursday I cannot come. Anta. I said, why you cannot come? He said, Guru Purnima, I have to come. Anta. I said, Guru is there, Purnima is next to me, don't worry, you go ahead. Anta. Okay, yes, Mr. Venkat, over to you.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. First, ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದ ಆಲ್ ಮೈಟಿ. ಈ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಇದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ ದ ಡೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ 22nd May ನಂದು ಆಡಿಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಅವತ್ತು ಆಡಿಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಕಾಫಿಂಗ್, ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ದೆನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ಫೀವರ್. ಇಡೀ ದಿನ ಎದ್ದೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಲಿಟರಲಿ, ನಾನು SMFM ನಾನು ರಿವೈಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ 2 to 3 hours. ಅದು ಕೂಡ 24th morning. ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ನನ್ಗೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಆ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದೇಳಕ್ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಲ್ ಮೈಟಿ ಆ ಎದ್ದೇಳಕ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಟು ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟೀಸ್. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ. ಈ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ನನ್ನ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ XYZ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಹೆಸರು ತಗೊಳಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಿಂತ ನಮ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ದೆನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಸೋಮ್ಯಾಜಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಕವನ ಭಟ್, ಇಬ್ರು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಐ ಗೆಸ್. ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಸೋಮ್ಯಾಜಿ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಗೈ ನಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಾಪ್ಕ ಇದೆ, March 2024 ನನ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ಗೆ. ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಲೈಕ್, ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸಿಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ನೀನ್ ಒಳಗ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ CA ಆಗಿ ನೀನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಚೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮೀ, ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಹೀಸ್. ದೆನ್ ಕವನ ಭಟ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಗರ್ಲ್, ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಬೇಗ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಗಾಟ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ A5 ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ನನ್ಗೆ ಆದಿತ್ಯಂಗೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಶಿ ಲೆಂಟ್ ಹರ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮೀ. ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಲೈಕ್, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಓದ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೋ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡು ನನ್ಗೆ, ನಿನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಡು, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ನಿನ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಬೇಕು ನಂಗೆ. ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮೀ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಳು. ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮೈ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ನನ್ನ ನಾನ್ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅದು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಹಿಂಗಾಗಿತ್ತು ಸರ್, ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಇದು ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಜರ್ನಿ. ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರೇ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಜರ್ನಿನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನೆವರ್ ವರಿ ಆನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಜರ್ನಿ, ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಥ್ರೂ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಸೈಯದ್ ಬ್ರೋ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್.
Sayas bro, over to you, Sayas bro. Special mention about Sayas bro ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, I hope it is okay if I can tell. At the age of 19 years complete his BCom at young age. But special point is 2019 he has completed BCom. So he had gone to some job, etc. Blah blah blah. And coming to after with a huge gap and clearing CA in first attempt, intermediate. Okay, CA means as of now CA intermediate. In first attempt, that's really hats off. Then yesterday I realized, okay, again one more family, okay, two of his elder sisters are also CAP side, they are chartered accountant, okay. ಅವ್ರು ನಿನ್ನೆವರೆಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, they are actually, so I am the brother of so and so ಅಂತ. So yesterday I say that I am the brother of Banu and Ayesha, okay, so very happy. So 3 already 2 ಆಗಿದೆ, so ಈಗ half ಇವ್ರದ್ದಾಗಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಆದ್ರೆ, so 3 chartered accountants in the same family from CAPS. Over to you, Sayed bro.
Thank you so much, sir, and thank you for that title, Venkat. Guys, I would first and foremost thing I would like to say is this is purely by the grace of God. I am just a title holder here. The rank belongs to my family, the teachers here in the CAPS, because Shetty sir is very level up. I'm not even counting Shetty sir to talk about, because he's too good to for me to even talk. But the other teachers are just mind blowing. I'm telling you, they're simply good. I've been trained by the best teachers till my just before I came to CAPS. But I've seen here at CAPS, they are just simply brilliant for all the concepts. I came for a small example, I came for law, I came for Vijayaraja sir. But when I came here and saw Mehul sir teaching law, I was just shocked. I could not believe. Every time when there was a law class, I would make sure leave everything else and come for the class first. Super good, super good. I'm telling you, practical subjects. Aman sir, the way I mean, I was very interested to do those sums and come and talk to people. Tell sir that I have done something, because he made it so interesting for me. Sudhindra sir, simply brilliant. I have never touched any material apart from his notes for studying GST. Simply good. I will say everyone will agree to it. Sudhindra sir is just another amazing person that I've come across. And for audit, I'm telling you guys, what points that we marked is not what I relied on for my audit exam. It is what Siddharth taught us. That is what I went and wrote there. And that is what I got through for. 3 very important things. I will wrap up very quickly. 3 important things that got me through, because I'm a very, very lazy person. For me to, come after a gap and then start studying was a big thing. And that too online was not my thing. I came because my sister pushed me here. I was like, I'll switch off my video and sit. But sir took a special interest in me. I don't know why. It is not only me, he takes special interest in everyone. That is when I decided, when someone is taking special interest in me, I will also take special interest in myself. I will do something for myself, because he does not have to do anything with my success or my failure. But when he is doing it, I thought, okay, I will also put some effort. From then on, I thought I'll do small thing. I'll just switch on my camera and sit down. I was same lazy fellow. I was switching on my camera, eating something from looking here and there. But the teachers actually paid special attention. They are not like, I look here and there and then be like, let that guy do whatever. They take special attention. They call you even before you move your muscle. And that is really surprising for me. I'm like, oh wow, they even notice me. And for Shetty sir to notice me, because he came after weeks. He didn't even know my name. Maybe he came after weeks and he just pinned me and like, you're not attending classes. I'm like, how did sir know? I'm not. He doesn't even know me personally. I was like, wow, nice. I will also take special interest in studying. That is when I start studying, because I'm a very fitness conscious person. I do this exercise and all things every day. And I'm telling you, when sir is telling you to do exercise, please do exercise, because that is directly proportionate to you performing well in your any activity in your life. Very proportionate. Your videos on is a significant aspect of why you're attending your online classes, because that is what will make your teachers make you do better things. It is not for you to concentrate. The teachers will take care, guys. I'm telling you, they don't have to do that, but they are doing that because you are switching on for the mere fact that you're switching on the video, they will take care that you are concentrating on studying. When you are distracted, they will call you out. They will make sure you're studying something. That is very thing. And the third and the most important thing, I'm telling you, the best thing that CAPS has done is introducing this weekly test. You do this test, I'm telling you, your exams will go like butter. You'll close your eyes and write, you'll get 40, 50 marks aram se, I'm telling you. Your weekly test is the best thing that you can do for. You do take this test like it is your exam, and your exam will become like your weekly test. That is all I want to say. It is just so simple, because I have come after so long, and writing my test. Writing was a very big problem for me. But whatever, for the little things I wrote in my exam, I got this passing marks. I passed through the exam. It is because this weekly test actually paved way for me. Those concepts I remembered. I felt sick a lot of times, but those things that I wrote in weekly test did actually help me in my exams. I'm telling you, these are the three things that I just like want to add to you all, so that you can take this with your further exams. And one more important thing, I don't know. I spoke to my friends, and they told me they were not aware of this BOS portal MCQ questions. Your MCQ questions are mostly picked up from there. It is chapter wise and subject wise segregated there. So I request, if you don't know anything, you just go there and practice those questions, because MCQ is a major part of your whole exam. That will actually help you. I when I spoke to my friends, they told they didn't know about this, so I just want to share this. But three things that I wanted to mention is your camera, is your fitness, and your most important, your weekly test. Your weekly test will become your exam. Your exam will become your weekly test. Please do that. That's all from my end. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, Sayed. Brilliant. So yesterday when you had come here, my family members were saying that amazing boy. Because one specific incident happened in last, not this one, previous event when we went to Lal Bagh. So someone went and hit the vehicle, something happened. But this boy was coming and telling my family members, "Don't worry, I will sort it out." That's at so young age. Okay, coming and talking. It's really awesome. So very great attitude. God bless him. Excellent, excellent. Great job. Great. So now, so for paucity of time, I'm not able to call individually. Please immediately you can raise your hand. I thought Abhishek. I think can you raise your hand, Abhishek? Abhishek Udupi quickly. So because this is an inspiration. Because I don't want anyone to miss this kind of inspiration. Inspiration ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ he was the one guy who wrote in between the batch. So batch complete ಆಗೋ ಮೊದಲೇ he went and wrote one group and he just cleared it up. This is one is because obviously his hard work commitment, and obviously when you start doing something good things, like maybe as rightly said by someone also today, when you walk in the rose garden, you don't have to pick the rose garden, but automatically some fragrance will clinches on you. So this is exactly what happened. When you are with the good people, good association, things will happen. He went and wrote and he cleared before even completing the batch. This is the power of, this has happened multiple times. I remember Vedant, one student from Bombay, who has attended multiple batches in earlier places, but he could not. But he came here, in between the batch, he cleared. So Samarth, for example. Okay, excellent, Abhishek. Over to you, quickly over to you.
First of all, I want to say that I am blessed with to be the part of this family, and I'm proud to be a CAPSite. So, like sir said, before I joined CAPS, I was doing my intermediate course at another like coaching center. So after that, I wrote some attempts but couldn't clear it. But after I joined CAPS, so at the first day, I felt like wow, it was a very different online class. So then after in the middle of it, I spoke to Shetty sir that I want to give this attempt. So he said, okay, give a shot. Then I gave a shot. So what I followed is that uh, regularly I've attended the classes. Then so I maintained a schedule like which subjects at what time, and I recommend that you attempt MTPs and RTPs of recent, because some questions were asked in the exam. Did question that, and so and I want to say at the end like this, because just believe in yourself. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. That one thing you can keep it in mind. So special thanks to all the faculties, and this is my speech, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. All the best. Thank you so much, Abhishek. Shay is coming here, feeling shy is coming, whatever. But nevertheless, excellent, great achievement. In between the batch, going and writing before even completing the batch, writing is really awesome, terrific. Yes. Now, anybody else want to talk, please raise your hand. Otherwise, I'll individually call your name. Anaga and Pranati, can raise your hand. Samartha, video on mado. I'll just come back. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, 1 minute, super. Yeah. So Anaga and Pranati, I think Pranati alle Anakal settle agbittare. Yes. Right. So one special mention about this girl, PUC Science. So came to CAPS. Okay. So foundation done, inter done. Okay. So her friend, I think Pranati is also there. Ene ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ Shweta? So both of them are very good friends. I think their combination is terrific. Online class, you will not be able to understand. Physical class, when you see, they will be okay. One is very, very tall. One more is extremely tall. Alvendra, let me not discuss about that point. And today in the online class, I think the tallest girl is looking very, very tall, isn't it? Yeah. Nevertheless, I don't know where she's sitting. On the terrific Ravi, one Ravi. I think you are one more inspiration. So Ravi Kumar is a really great inspiration. You should all listen. First, I thought I will listen to these two kids. How the revised approach made their life successful. Over to you quickly. Keep it short, all of you. We don't mind. Okay. Anaga and science student, PUC science, already CA final student from now. Yes, Anaga Bharadwaj. Pranati ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯೇ? ಇಲ್ಲ. So audio ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ. It's not audible, Anaga. Pranati, you can start in the meantime. Pranati, you can unmute. You're able to hear? Anaga, hi. Then you're a science student and you should be technologically strong. Yes, I think till then get ready. We have one more inspiration student here. Even other chartered accountant who are here, I think you can first talk because you have other commitment. Anaga, you can get ready in the meantime. So Ravi Kumar, one of the terrific human beings. I know him from 2008 ansutte. So the guy was attending the classes long back. Then obviously got into the family life. So many other commitments. We had so many family matters issues which I reasonably know about it. Then he had discontinued for years. Then somewhere that burning desire to be a CA. Okay. So whenever there's an opportunity to meet, whenever I meet, I always used to tell, just write, pass adragutte anta. He never left, never give up attitude. So no doubt in between so many processes, so got married, children, constructed the house, yella agogide. But that prefixing CA was always a matter of pride. And he wrote this time, May 25, and today is a proud CA Ravi Kumar. Very humble boy, excellent human being. Over to you, Ravi Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Special thank you, sir. Because of you, only today I became a chartered accountant. My journey started from 2008. I just walking in Muneshwar Block 40 feet road. I just saw the board because I never intention to do CA. I just clear BCom. I came to Bangalore. I'm doing job that time. So ಏನು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಭುವನೇಶ್ವರ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ದು ಅಂಕಲ್ ಮನೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ ಆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಏಕೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಜರ್ನಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ನಮ್ಮ IPCC ಇನ್ನೇನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ CPT ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಅವಾಗ 2008 ಅಲ್ಲಿ IPCC ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ನಮ್ದು.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚು. IPCC ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಇಂದ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆದ್ರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಐ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್ 2-3 years IPCC. Then I started 2011 again, cleared IPCC, and by the time my family forced me to get married. So I married and I had to take care of my family. So I dropped out CA final. I went to job. ಜಾಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಟ್ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿತ್ತು, ಯಾವಾಗ ಡೈಲಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗಾಗಲಿ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ. 2014 ಇಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮದುವೆ ಆದಾಗಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು 2025 ಪ್ರತಿ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಪ್ರತಿ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ನಾನು CA ಫೈನಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು 5 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ BCD ಕಿಟ್ಸು ಅದನ್ನ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬುಕ್ಸ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದ್ರ ಮಧ್ಯ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ದು ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಲಾಸ್. ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟ್ರೈಡ್ ಜಾಬ್, ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಜಾಬ್ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು 4-5 ಮಂತ್ಸ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವೈಫ್ ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವು CA ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಸರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಮತ್ತೆ 2011 ಅಲ್ಲ 21 ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಡೈಲಿ ಒಂದು 4 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಏನಾರಾಗಲಿ ಡೈಲಿ ಒಂದು 4 ಅವರ್ಸ್, ನೈಟ್ 10 to 2 ಅಥವಾ 3 o'clock, ನೈಟ್ 10 to 3 ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ. ಅದೇನಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಫೇಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಬರೆದೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. November 22, May 22 ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಅಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ 2 ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ November 22 ಬರೆದೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಂತು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, 2 ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಷನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತು November 22. May 23 ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಮತ್ತೆ November 23 ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. May 24 13 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಂದ ಅಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ 1 ಫೇಲ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಮತ್ತೆ November 24 20 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಂದ ಅಗ್ರಿಗೇಟರ್ ಫೇಲ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, 10 to 4 o'clock 1 hour ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನೈಟು. ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸಂಡೇ ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೇನೋ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ. ಎನಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್. ಬೈ ಗಾಡ್ ಗ್ರೇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ, ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು CA ಆದೆ ಸರ್. ನನ್ನ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋವರೆಗ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಈ CA ನಂಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ವೈಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಮಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ ಐ ಡಿಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು ಆಪರೇಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್, ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಜರ್ನಿ. ಬ್ರೋ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ, ನೆವರ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್. ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಲೈಫ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓದಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಡಿಟ್ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್, ಆಡಿಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಈಸಿ ಇತ್ತು ಪೇಪರ್. ನನ್ನ ಕಂಪೇರಿಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಆಡಿಟ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ಆಡಿಟ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಐ ಟುಕ್ 145 minutes ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ MCQ. But I got in MCQ 26 marks. So I took 145 minutes. In another 1 hour 15 minutes, I wrote only ethics 4 questions, 18 marks, and other 2 questions, 10 marks. 28 marks I wrote. Total I got 45. That means I attended around 58 marks in audit. I got 45 marks in audit. So please focus on content, not on the theory. You are writing anything you write, they will not give marks. If you write content 4 line or 5 line, they definitely give full marks. Especially theory subject, you write and practice, read 10 times because ethics is easy. Anyway, you'll get 20 marks easily in audit. Don't fear about audit. Ethics you can get easily. Essay you can get, standards on auditing will get around 35 to 40 marks. 60 to 70 marks you'll get from these 2 chapters. Please don't fear about audit. Audit is reasonably easily can score 50 plus if you reason study. Thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
I think big salute to you, standing ovation. I think this is one of the brilliant results. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆಸ್ ಐ ಕೀಪ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್, ಅಂಬಾನಿ ಮಗ ರಿಚ್ ಆದರೆ ನಮಗೇನು ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ, ಐ ನೋ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ದ ವೇ ಟಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಟಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ದ ವೇ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗಾನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಕೇರ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬೈ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಹ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್. ಆನೆಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್, ಅವರ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಯು ವುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. ಸೊ 2 major takeaways. One is never give up. Number 2 is everybody can do CA. Because yes, we all want to pass in first attempt earlier, fine. But in between, if you deviate also, I know some of the friends would have deviated for various reasons. It is doable. Another, I think, has shown it in the beautiful commitment way. Okay, extraordinary. And also one attempt skip but yes, ಬರೆದ್ರಿ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಅಟ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ ಡಿಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಆರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಕ್ ಇನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಈಸಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ Sometimes when the MCQs 30 or 26 marks matter, you can definitely will be able to do it. Very proud of you, Ravi Kumar. Very, very happy because especially people like you become chartered accountant. Our life is highly contented and life is made. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you,
And
sir.
special thanks to your family members, especially your wife, because she is not just the better half, she is the best half because she has supported you in all aspects. Hats off to her.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations
Thank
again.
you
Very
also.
happy and very proud of you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
God bless you always. We'll
Thank
meet
you,
meet
sir.
shortly. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Now quickly others who are, I'm sorry to